cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking.
Shut up, boo.
There is no racial bigotry here. Here you are all equally worthless.
You can't handle the truth.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You lose. Good day, sir.
And welcome, everybody. It is Friday. Finally, Friday. That's right, October the 3rd. The best time of the year is official. It's here. Cedar Hill Farms starts with our haunted stuff tonight. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about all of it. We got Friday night football. That's high school football. And it's going to be a good time. There is lots to do this weekend. And we're here to talk about it. But look, if you're excited about Friday like I am, then I need to hear from you because this is what I'm
We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
Do that again.
You are so stupid.
That's right.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
That's right.
There is nothing wrong with your radio.
That's right.
This is crazy. What's going on here? I don't know. It's loud. I got $100 smoking in my billfold. I know I ought to save it, but it's burning a hole. Right through my pocket and into my skin. Come Monday morning, I'll be broke again. It's Friday, I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday, I'm out of control. Forget the working blues and let the good time roll.
All we want to do is pop you up.
Little sugar baby down the road. She's sitting on a radio and rocking on gold. We'll dance up a storm and later on tonight we'll be working on doing all the wrong things right.
That's right.
It's finally Friday, I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday, I'm out of control. Forget the working blues and let the good time roll.
I'll be back.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You're naked, is that okay?
Stop that. You go blind.
It's wet, but it stretches.
Cute.
Hi, Pussy, sit a pelt.
Good, big, trouble, let's go.
I'll be hurting with my head in a vice. Tuesday, I'll be wondering if I'll ever survive. Wednesday and a Thursday, I'll be slowly tuning in. Friday, I'll be revving up my motor again. Finally, Friday, I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday, out of control. Forget the working blues and let the good times roll. Finally, Friday. Whoop-de-doo-it. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday.
That is unbelievable, man.
Forget the working blues and let the good times roll.
So in my best kindergarten voice, I said,
The answer is
Lucy Fittipelli.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. It is Friday. Woo, man, we made it. We made it. Only a few hours left in the workday. And then it's time to relax and enjoy the weekend. And what is there to do this weekend? Oh, there's a lot. There is a lot. Like I said earlier, Cedar Hill Farms, their haunted farm starts tonight. That's right. It's opening weekend. Tonight, Friday night, October 3rd. Look, all your fall tickets and your fire pits are discounted 10% off. That was until the end of September. And if you didn't take advantage of that, you can still get your bonfire and your fire pit reservations right now. Go to Cedar Hills Haunted Farm on Facebook. Follow the links for your fire pit reservations and your ticket links and get ready because they've got so much to do there. We had a great time the last couple of years we've done this. We got our bonfires out there. That was fun. You got all your friends together. Say, hey, look, we're going to come out here, have a bonfire. bring some stuff, just chilled out all night long. Got to be part of the maze, the haunted maze. You got to be part of the Disturbia haunted barn. That was fun. I mean, they have so many things to do. It's just a great night out with family and friends, and they do it right. And look, here's the thing: if you bring a group of people, you get them together and say, "Look, we want a bonfire." You all split the cost. It costs you nothing to do, just a few dollars. That's the beautiful thing about this. So much to do and so many ways to do it. So go out there, look up Cedar Hills Haunted Barn, reserve your fire pit, get your tickets, and take the family out and have a great time. Get some friends together. Go out, have a great time. I will always promote Cedar Hills Haunted Barn because I love it out there. Now, there is another, the Memphis Maze is backed by the Agri Center. It's a big one. I'm not familiar with that. I've never been up there. It looks like a good time. Like I said, I've never been up there, so I don't know anything about it. I have no idea. If you guys have been a part of it, you ever been to it, please leave the comments and let me know. But I've never been to it. I've never been to it, so I don't know what that is and how that works up there. Is it like Cedar Hill Farms? I mean, what do they do? What do they do? Because, like I said, I have no idea.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa doesn't know either.
Okay.
So, yeah, she doesn't know. She's just doing stuff over there. But if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, it's the 4th annual Coldwater Day in Coldwater, Mississippi. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be from 12 until, right? That's from 12 until tomorrow. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure we got all this, and I'm telling you guys the right thing tomorrow, what they're going to do. Like Glenn Billingsley, the mayor, has done such a great job up there. He has. Y'all need to keep Glenn as your mayor up there for as long as you possibly can. I'm just telling you. Keep that man up there for as long as you possibly can. That's right. That's what y'all need to do. The Hotspot Seafood is going to be at Coldwater Day. That looks and sounds delicious. You got all kinds of musical acts up there tomorrow. Just met a young lady at the gym, Jay Renee, who is going to be performing tomorrow up there. And I'm excited about going to see her, see what her music is. She's dropping a new track tomorrow. Says it's going to be the first time anybody's heard it. And people at Coldwater Day will be the first ones to hear it. It's a blues track. I'm excited about that. I just love the blues. Even though I'm telling you, I cannot name one blues song. I can't name one blues song, but I do love listening to the blues. So there's a lot going on at Coldwater Day tomorrow. That's going to be exciting. We will be there. I know we're going for a little while anyway, but there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a ton going on, buddy. So we're excited about it. I hope y'all are excited about it. I believe Cora's Kitchen's going to be there. They have some really good food if you've never eaten there. They've got some good food too. Check that out. I mean, it's just going to be a fun day. People getting together, having a great time. It will be. Look, they do have. You can't bring a backpack. Clear bag policy only. Police will be present all day, which is good. That is a good thing. I know there's going to be some people complaining about it, but why? Why? If you can go out and have a good day and know that you're going to be safe and protected, that's a good thing. That's a great thing. So Coldwater Day tomorrow, October 4th, from 12 p.m. until, go out and have a good time. Be a part of it. I'm telling you, always something to go do. Always something to go do. However, there's an update. For those of you who are looking forward to Witches Night Out, they've changed the date on this. It's not going to be on the 16th anymore. It's going to be on October 23rd. That's right. You heard it right. They moved it back a week from the 16th to the 23rd. So, again, you have wine tastings. You have a costume contest. Ladies, dress up in your scariest or sexiest costume, however you want to do it. You have after parties going to be at Woodchuck's. They got a lot of good deals on shopping. It's going to be a good time. What a great thing for the ladies to be able to go out and do. I think this is cool. Ladies get their night out. They go have a good time, and it's themed. It's from 4:30 to 8:30 on the 23rd. Go knock yourselves out. That sounds like a good time to me because the kiddos have their day. October 28th is Trunk or Treat in Senatobia. That's going to be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now from 5 to 6, that's going to be reserved for children from 0 to 3. That's right. So you get your really, really young ones. 5 to 6 is their special time. So you can go out there and just be kind of worry-free from the bigger kids going out and running rampant. Right. But then after that, it's a free-for-all. There's a canned good that's required for entry. That's it. That's it. And the reason they do that, this benefits everybody. And I love that. There's candy, games, food. That's October 28th. And I forget. Oh, my goodness. That would be on a what, Thursday? Tuesday or Thursday? I have to look it up and see. But, yeah, going to be a good time. I think that's on a Tuesday, but I want to be sure. I want to be sure for a lot of y'all. But I will find out. I'll find out for sure. And let's see what's going on in Batesville this weekend. I know it's the art. They're going to have their, oh my goodness, it's the Art Mart is on the square Saturday. If you're in Batesville area, you don't want to go to Coldwater Day. Art Mart in Batesville is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can actually do both. You can go to Art Mart early and then hit Coldwater Day later. That's right. So that's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Batesville. Arts and crafts, food. There'll be a kiddie train. There's going to be a petting zoo and so much more. There's a lot of stuff going on down there. Another great one to go be a part of. Art Mart, Batesville Main Street, Art Mart on the square. And they have done so much with their square down there that I'm telling you, it's the place to be. It is the place to be. And I think next year we're going to see if we can be a part of that. I want to be a part of that. I think that would be so cool. That would be so cool. That'd be a fun thing to do. So there's a lot going on this weekend. And look, here's the cool thing. You can go do all these things and still have your Saturday nights free because, of course, there is the football is going on and all of that good stuff. I believe Ole Miss is off this weekend. We'll get into football later on in the show, but I believe they're off this weekend. Remember, the pancake breakfast has been canceled. All right, just so everybody's clear, for those of you who are looking forward to the pancake breakfast at the Baseball Exchange Club, that has been canceled. No word yet on why. I haven't heard. Just that it's canceled. Don't know if they're going to reschedule that or not. I know that they did have their fall concert last night, and it looked like a good time. I wanted to make it down there. We didn't get to make it down there, but it looked like a good time. Sounded like a good time, too. I mean, again, these are the kind of fun things. We had this conversation yesterday. This is why I prefer small towns over big cities. I do. I prefer small towns over big cities for reasons like this. I mean, you get to do so many cool things in small towns. Those who care about their small towns, right? About bringing that history and tradition back to your small town. I just think it's great. I think it's excellent to do that. Have that small town vibe, that small town feel. And it's funny when you're growing up, you get in your mid-20s and life takes a hold of you and you kind of forget all about it. But then when you get older, you have those fond memories from your childhood of things you got to do. And I kind of feel sad for today's youth because they don't get to experience the things that I got to experience when I was young. I actually trick-or-treating. I actually dressing up and spending all night walking around the whole town trick-or-treating. When people weren't afraid to put candy out, people weren't afraid to go door-to-door trick-or-treating. You know, those were such good times. There was an atmosphere that I could still sense and smell and taste. And you can just, your mind goes back to those days. And there was a specialness to it. You get home late, you're going through all of your candy. Even if it was on a school night, we didn't care. The parents didn't care. They're like, here, go through your stuff. As long as we were happy and just let us go there and go through everything. Me and my brother and my sister go in there just trading out candy. I like this, you like that. We would trade candy in and out for each other. It was just a cool time. It was a fun time. It's such a fun time. And that's something a small town can give you. And I wish we could get back to, because there was something special about that. There was something just super special about those days. And it seems like I'm trying to cram all this in early this morning. I am. Because unfortunately, I have to cut the show short this morning. So while I'm thinking about it, I've got to thank all my great sponsors right here. Let's get into that.
First Security Bank is proud to support all area football teams. While you may not win every game, your friends at First Security Bank hope and pray that you stay safe, play hard, and be true to your team. It takes each one of you to play your role in the game, and it takes each one of us to be your bank. Each position on the team has its challenges, but we choose to persevere and win regardless of the numbers on the scoreboard. Make this season your best season. First Security Bank, we are one. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wells Funeral Home and Cremation Service, your locally owned family funeral home and cremation service in Batesville. We love supporting our North Delta Green Wave High School athletics, and we are ready for some football. We are proud of the programs at North Delta and the hard work our athletes have put in. Wells Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Batesville, proud of our Green Waves. We are ready to serve you, and we are ready for some football. Visit our website at wellsfuneralhome.net or call us at 662-563-5700.
North Delta football is coming to you live all season long, thanks to TVI Fiber, proud sponsor of the Green Wave broadcast. Just like our players on the field, TVI Fiber delivers speed, strength, and reliability you can count on. Lightning fast internet, powerful connections, and dependable service. That's a winning game plan every time. From kickoff to the final whistle, TVI Fiber keeps fans connected. Whether you're tuning in from home, on the go, or cheering from miles away. TVI Fiber. TVIfiber.com, built for the community, by the community.
Let Panola Paper Company be your source for supplies for your business or organization today. They can provide paper, janitorial supplies, food service disposables, office supplies, concessions, party supplies, warehouse and shipping supplies, first aid and safety items, and the list goes on and on and on. With free next-day delivery service to most locations, call them today for a catalog and pricing to start saving your business money. Order online at panolapaper.com, panolapaper.com, or call them at 563-5222, 563-5222. Panola Paper Company in Batesville in the Industrial Park, panolapaper.com.
Batesville Civitan Radio Day is here. Civitan Radio Day is November 22nd this year from 8 to 2 p.m. live on Undefined Radio and Q105 FM. Radio Day is the Batesville Civitan's main yearly fundraiser. Civitan Radio Day funds the Birmingham Children's Hospital, the Grace Place, and needy individuals in our area who need a hand up. Most every business in Batesville buys as it gives auction items to support Radio Day. Make sure yours is one of those as it goes to a great cause. It is the fastest 6 hours you've ever experienced on radio. Tune in and place your bids live November 22nd. All right, guys, we'd like to thank all of our great sponsors, and that was awesome. Plus, we've got Kudzu Carts and Cocker Family Medical Center. These shows are not possible without all of our great sponsors, without their support. And, of course, we like to support community businesses, community programs, and just our community in general. So thank you to everybody who makes this show happen, makes Undefined Radio happen. We couldn't do it without you guys. And early in the mornings, you'll see from 6 to 8 a.m., we have Johnny Pace in the morning. Johnny's on a little bit of a sabbatical right now, so we're just replaying his show until he gets back. And then we've got this show from 8 to 9, except this morning we'll have to cut it short, a little bit short. And then we've got the local Yokel show at lunch. I love replaying their shows. They haven't been on the air in a while, and their show came to an end, but we have 15 years of shows to draw from, and I am super excited about doing just that, about drawing from those shows, because they're still so good. It's so much fun to listen to them. They have great music. They play a lot of, they don't play a lot of the mainstream music. I mean, and Ricky, where he comes up with some of this music at is amazing to me. It really is. Like, check this guy out. He's one of my favorites. Of course, I've known him forever. I knew where you found this guy. But Mark Massey, Plastic Flowers, check it out. Mark is cool.
I've been working all my life, trying to get it right, and now they're telling me it's time to go. But before y'all lay me down in that cold, cold ground, there's something I want everyone to know. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. I don't. Make sure my tombstone ain't made of styrofoam. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. Except no substitute, like phony mohair suits, Rolex watches made in Tokyo, imitation diamond rings, and instant everything. Remember, all that glitters is not gold. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. I don't care how much money you can save. Make sure my tombstone ain't made of styrofoam. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. I don't wanna ride on seats of Naga hide in a little limousine made in Japan. Just load me in the back of a long black Cadillac. Make sure that everybody understands. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. I don't care how much money you can save. Make sure my tombstone ain't made of styrofoam. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. I don't care how much money you can save. Make sure my tombstone ain't made of styrofoam. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave. And I don't care how much money you can save. Make sure my tombstone ain't made of styrofoam. Don't put no plastic flowers on my grave.
That was Mark Massey, Plastic Flowers. I love that song. I do love that song. And Mark has a few albums out, and they're all so good. They're just really good stuff. So if you have a chance to check them out, you need to do so. If you have a chance to check them out, you definitely need to do so. Mark Massey, folks. And tonight, I will be, along with Alan Lentz, we will be down in Batesville, Mississippi at North Delta to call the North Delta game. It's a homecoming game against Marshall Academy. Going to be a fun evening. It's nice to be back home calling football games tonight. You can hear that right here on Undefined Radio, on the Undefined Radio app, or on the Undefined Radio Facebook page. And let me tell you once again, if you're listening through the Undefined Radio app and that stream happens to go down, all you have to do is go to the Undefined Radio page. We have our backup stream available. This has happened a couple of times this season for whatever reason. We still try to get. So when this happens, we have to put in tickets because everything works on our end. All right, our stuff is being monitored. But there's something going on in that stream switch where it tells our app to listen, right? There's something that happens there, and we have tickets in. Both parties are telling us where these talk together that it's not on their end of it, and it's on one of them's end of it. Like, we haven't had these issues before, but there's something going on there. We're still trying to get to the bottom of. So if there is a delay tonight, you'll know, and then it'll be turned back. It'll be switched right back on the app, because we've got to work around for that too. But we always have a backup. So I know there were people who were wondering, like, well, wait a minute, is the stream down? If it goes down on the app, the other stream will always be running. The backup stream on the Facebook page will always be running. So don't worry. You can always listen. We had a big listenership last week on it, especially after it went down. People switched right over. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. It's not that we're not mindful, but when we're out calling these games, it's hard for us to keep. This is one of the big criticisms we have. It was that, well, I mean, we're messaging you guys, and we're trying to message you on your Facebook and on your phones and all that. But the problem is that it's not that we're ignoring it. And I want y'all to know that we're not ignoring it. It's just that we're all in the action, right? So you really can't take time away from calling the action. If you heard us call these games, you understand just how chaotic it can be to check our phones. I wish I had another dedicated line, and maybe that's what I'll do next year, is just get a dedicated line so it can be sitting in front of us and be monitored. That might be the way to go with that. But there's just so much going on, because then you're trying to keep hold of track of stats on top of it. And last week, they had us setting up in a deer stand out in Winona. That was not fun. But we did it. We did it. We got through it, buddy. Here's the cool thing about it, though. It's just part of the atmosphere. It's part of the stories you get to tell later. Remember that one time? Well, yes, that one time was last weekend. We remember it. And that was fun. It was, except the score. And we were talking about this yesterday at the gym. Me and a buddy of mine were talking about football and having to play these teams and who was playing who. And then he was asking me about North Delta, and we were talking about that. And the thing about that is that we have to play all of these bigger teams, because it's hard to fill your schedule out with teams that are just on your level and in your division. So you're having to go outside of it. A lot of times you'll have to go outside of your division and your class to find some teams to play. And even bigger schools have to deal with this. They will actually have to play lower graded teams just to fill out their schedule, which is fun for them to an extent when they're just beating up on somebody, but that doesn't really challenge you or make your team better, right? The team only gets better through adversity, I think. So it's that. We have to deal with that. But the North Delta fans show up every time in support of their kids. It's such a cool experience to see, and I love it. Those people are great. Those people are awesome. I love North Delta fans. I just think they're great. So we got a lot of football happening tonight. A lot of important football happening tonight. And what I need to do, I need to get Barry back on here so we can talk about these games, is what needs to happen. If I didn't have to get off here in a few minutes, I would. But time is not going to allow for that for this Friday. But there was another artist I wanted you guys to hear. He was a buddy of mine. He was in here year before last now, I guess. God, dog, it has been a while. Robbie Holder. He has sadly passed away last year. And I hate that so much, because Robbie was such a good dude. Such a good dude. He came in and I interviewed him, and immediately we just hit it off. And he's just a fan of mine, and I'm a fan of his. And it's just, he just passed away all of a sudden. It's like, really? A good one? And he had such an interesting story. And I really need to find that interview and post it again. And I think I'll go look it up and I'll post it again, because, like I said, Robbie was such a great man. He was. And so much fun to be around. And I've got his last CD and I've got to find it. But this is one of his songs I love this song. I hope you love this song. Check this out. This is Robbie Holder, Riders of the Purple Sage. And this is the reason why, when I tell you that there are so many great artists around us that you may have never heard of, if all you're ever listening to is mainstream music. These artists are so good and so talented, and they're such great songwriters. And this right here is no exception. Robbie Holder, Riders of the Purple Sage.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to be a wanted outlaw. I don't like to live on the run. But here I am, a guilty robber, running from the wrong side of a gun. Yeah. I wish that I could just go home, but a wanted man is left alone. Branded man lives day to day. So I'm a rider of the purple sage. I've traveled roads, they've led me nowhere. Stage and trains are easy game for me. I don't want to hurt anybody, but there's danger if you plan on stopping me. I wish that I could just go home, but a wanted man is left alone. A branded man lives day to day, so I'm a rider of the purple sage. Yeah, I'm a rider of the purple sage.
I'm sorry. There you go. Robbie Holder, Riders of the Purple Sage. So good. Rest in peace, Robbie. Really hate that. But so talented. He was so super talented. And like I said, what a great human being. I just love the guy. He has such an interesting backstory. And just thankful to have met the guy. Speaking of thankful, that leads me into this. Like I said, having to do this early. Normally we do this at 8:50, but I got to get off the air a little bit earlier today. So I wanted to play this by Michael Bates. This is Thankful from In View of Eternity. Check it out, folks.
Hey, good morning to you, everyone. Thank you for listening to In View of Eternity today. And we look at a topic that can sometimes be a little difficult for us. In 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 18, Paul tells the early Christians and us to give thanks in everything or in every situation or circumstance, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. We may find it difficult sometimes in certain situations to give thanks. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes circumstances that are presently upon us may be so difficult, and we think, for what reason would I give thanks? Well, some have pointed out that even in the darkest of hours, if we look and think for just a moment, there are things for which still we have to be thankful. Very likely these early Christians to whom Paul wrote were undergoing persecution, and they could rejoice, yes, in the fact that they were counted worthy to suffer for the name of Christ. When you look at 1 Peter chapter 4, they also probably could think about a number of the Lord's blessings that they have that help them through their persecutions. Philippians 4 and verse 13, even when Paul was persecuted in prison, he would say, "For I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." So for the spiritual blessing of the strength of Christ to get through what we're going through, we have reason not only to rejoice, but also, as Paul says here, to be thankful. You know, sometimes looking for those things and finding them that we have in the Lord for which to be thankful, they help lighten us and lighten our load a little bit and keep us from focusing on what's so bad right now, when we can consider yet the many good things that the Lord is and that the Lord continues to do for us, even in our struggles. In view of eternity, will I look for things for which to be thankful? Thank you for listening today. I'm Michael Bates.
There you go. More great words from Michael Bates. And what are you thankful for? What do you have to be thankful for? And what should you be thankful for that you really haven't given thought to? I'm sure there's a ton. I know there is in my life. So find out what that is. And prayers and love to you all. I was sitting here listening to that and being thankful. And like there's so much to be thankful for. But I'm thankful to our sponsors for this show. To Wells Funeral Home, to Panola Paper Company, First Security Bank, TVI Fiber, Kudzu Carts, and Cocker Family Medical Center, all of which play an important role in this show and in this station as we keep growing and rolling and adding new things to it and rolling more things out as we go along. Couldn't do this without all of you guys tuning in every morning, Monday through Friday, and listening to the other shows. Like I said, we got Johnny Pace in the morning from 6 to 8 a.m., Undefined Voices of this show from 8 to 9. And then we've got the Local Yokels at lunch. We'll have Reaping the Night is on in our evening times. And we're adding so many other shows to it. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for being here today. I hate we had to kick this off early, but I got to get out. Got some stuff I got to go get taken care of. But I will see y'all back here bright and early Monday morning. And once again, just be safe. Be safe. Be careful what you're doing out there. And take care of yourselves this weekend. Lots to do. Go check it out. Coldwater Day. That's tomorrow. Cedar Hill Farms, their haunted farm starts tonight. Batesville has their art mark this weekend. So there's lots to do. No reason why you can't find something to do. Be safe. Have fun. And I'll see y'all Monday.
I don't want to tell them what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking.
Shut up, boo. There is no racial bigotry here. Here you are all equally worthless.
You can't handle the truth. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You lose. Good day, sir.